Hi, this is a product demo and walkthrough of DeepSearch. DeepSearch is an AI-powered search plugin for your fashion e-commerce store. It can either be a replacement to your existing search or it can be an add-on to the search. Let me tell you how it works and why you need DeepSearch on your e-commerce store. So currently here you have a Shopify store for which specifically has dresses, and we've added our deep search plugin search bar on top of it, and it is an alternative way of searching. So how this works is I could just click and it opens up a new interface where I get a conversational assistant where I can search for all the products. And here I could say I am looking for a red dress, and I'm going to get a bunch of red dresses. The beauty of deep search is since it's AI powered and it's multimodal, which essentially means that I can describe in text what I'm looking for and it will look into the images and search for it. Now let's say I want something in full sleeve, sleeveless. So now it's going to look for red dresses in sleeveless. And now let's say I want something which has a slit on it. Maybe with a slit on it. So now I'm looking for red dresses which are sleeveless and which have a slit on them. So if you notice, a lot of the red dresses have slits on them and they are also sleeveless. So now let's say I want something with a belt or a bow on it. So now it's going to look for all of it, including the bow and belt. So if you notice here, something similar to a bow or a belt is always visible here, along with maybe a slit as well. So if you will find the closest results here, if the product exists. If it doesn't exist, you will find some of the closest results. So how this works is essentially we are taking our search query, whatever the user wants to search, and we are passing it to our proprietary AI model, which looks into the images and searches for it, like how a human would search. Since fashion is a very visual aspect, the only way to describe it is in natural language. So we are creating a natural language interface where you can describe and be as vague or specific, or can have a very long search query or a very short one. And we look into the images and we search for them. We do not rely on any title or description of the product. We look into the images, so you could say exactly I want a dress which has some specific type of pattern on them, and we will look for it. Since our AI understands language, you will be able to describe exactly what you're looking for. So you can play around with our demos. We have a couple of demos on search.deepnetlabs.com. You can go to the try demos section and play around with dresses, tops, t-shirts. We've created separate. So let me take you another example of dresses. So here what we've done is we've collated a lot of different stores or different product catalogs and given you an interface for you to play around. So let's say I'm looking for a red dress. We've created some example prompts where you can play around with. So let's say I want something with the red dresses and flared sleeves with off shoulder. So this is a lot of features for regular search to look for. So now it looks for red dresses and flared sleeves and off shoulder. And the reason why this works better is because there's looking into the images like how humans would search for something. And now I can add on to it, saying, let's say something with floral patterns maybe. So our AI understands all design nuances, all fashion nuances, all different types of neckline, different types of patterns, colors, and all of it. So you could describe exactly what you're looking for. So now if you notice, it's kept all of it, tried to find a red dress with flared sleeves, or also off shoulder, and also floral patterns. So if you notice here, it's tried to get you the dress closest to what you're looking for. As opposed to your regular search, unless you would have had it in the title or the description, it wouldn't have looked for all those features. So let me give you another example, maybe in tops. So, and let me tell you why this is a very more efficient, and it's going to increase your product discovery, enhance your product discovery and customer experience. So now let's say I want tops with off shoulder, but only on one shoulder. So this is not something I could have described in regular search, but here I can describe the way I would talk to a person. And we look into the images, so we do not rely on how you catalog or label or tag your images. And now what this creates is this creates an endless line of filters. So you could initially there are a couple of filters, mainstream filters, which are on e-commerce stores, which is your price, color, and maybe your neckline and your prints and colors. And but now you have endless number of filters because you can define your own filters with your natural language. So now I could say essentially something in floral pattern. So now it's going to look for something with off shoulder with only on one shoulder and which has floral pattern. So if you notice, we're finding something, we're combining a lot of features and it's looking into the images and trying to find it. And this works, and you can try it out on, let me give you another example with t-shirts maybe. So with t-shirts, let's say you have a t-shirt with some cats printed on it. And unless I have it cataloged and labeled and created a new filter, which is a quite a bit of tedious task, I wouldn't have found t-shirts with cat on it. And if you notice, some of these stores do not have anything related to cat in their title or description. So now you're able to discover products by just describing what you're looking for, and it looks into the images because fashion is a very visual aspect, and our AI searches like humans do. And if you notice, you get a lot of t-shirts with cats printed on them, no matter how small the cat is, or any animal similar to a cat maybe also shows up, which ideally you probably wouldn't have found in your regular search. So this is our proprietary AI model, which has been trained and made to learn all the fashion nuances. So now it can identify very well different fashion. It can understand fashion language as well as regular language if you can just describe it naturally, how what you're looking for. So how you can integrate on your Shopify or any other e-commerce platform is very easy. All you have to do is either use our APIs or install our app from our Shopify app store. And all you have to do is with just a click of button, you can just ingest your entire product catalog and enable it on your search, which will give you a floating bar over here, or it can replace your existing search as well. And you're good to go. We ingest the products in a couple of minutes, and we listen to the product updates in real time. So we keep updating the product catalog as and when you change it. And we also provide with a very detailed analytics where you can understand your consumer behavior. What are they searching for? How's your search traffic? And also we give in-depth analytics where we use machine learning to group similar kind of search queries and show you which search queries have been used most, what are people most searching for, and we try to group them together and give you that red dresses, flared sleeves are something which are being used a lot, whereas belt and patterns and dresses sleeveless prints are being used. Based on the word cloud, you can infer what exactly people are searching for. And we let you control the results as well. What you're seeing on the results, you can either maybe add sorting rules, saying that I want to sort my product results in a certain manner. I can also add certain properties by which I want to filter them. Maybe if you notice, we also do provide regular filters on the left hand side where you can filter it by price range, product type, and whatever you select. And obviously we have something called ranking, which where you can promote or demote certain products. You can write rules where when a certain condition is when a consumer is searching for a certain product, I can promote a specific brand or demote a specific brand. So I can write rules around my results so that in case you want to boost some products which are on sale, so I can add a condition when a person is searching for red dresses. What do I need to do? Consequence, I need to promote a certain product, or maybe I need to promote a certain vendor, and I can put it, I want to promote, let's say, a specific vendor name, and there I go. And I can add rules this way so that I can manipulate the results how I want it based on whatever cataloging I need to do. And then yes, of course, so this is deep search, and it can very easily be integrated into your e-commerce store. Please reach out to us and you can schedule a call on our website to get started with deep search, and you can feel free to play around with it. Thank you.